Imagine this. Your chest tightens, your arm feels numb, and every second feels like an eternity. For seniors over 60, a heart attack ISNT, just a scary headline at S, a life or death moment that can strike suddenly, often when you least expect it. But what if you could arm yourself with simple, science-backed strategies that dramatically improve your chances of survival and recovery? Today we're diving into 7 heart-saving tips that every senior over 60 needs to know, practical, actionable steps that could literally save your life or the life of someone you love. The first tip is understanding the warning signs, because the earlier you act, the better your outcome. Many people think a heart attack is always sudden and obvious, but for seniors, the signs can be subtle. It might not just be chest pain, it could be unusual fatigue, shortness of breath, lightheadedness, nausea, or discomfort in the jaw, neck, or back. Knowing these symptoms and not ignoring them is critical. If you feel any combination of these, don't wait. Call emergency services immediately. Time is your most powerful weapon. Next is managing your medications and knowing their interactions. Seniors often take multiple prescriptions, and some medications can inadvertently increase heart risks or mask symptoms. For example, certain painkillers or cold medications can elevate blood pressure or interfere with heart medications. Regularly reviewing your prescriptions with your doctor, keeping an updated list, and understanding what each drug does is crucial. This small step can prevent dangerous interactions and help you respond quickly during a heart emergency. Tip 3 is prioritizing heart-healthy nutrition. What you eat has a direct impact on your heart's resilience. Focus on a diet rich in whole grains, fresh fruits and vegetables, lean proteins like fish and poultry, and healthy fats from nuts, seeds, and olive oil. Limit salt, processed foods, and added sugars. For seniors, a heart-friendly diet isn't just about long-term health. It can lower blood pressure, reduce cholesterol, and make your heart less prone to sudden attacks. Even small, consistent changes can make a big difference over time. Physical activity is our 4th life-saving strategy. It doesn't mean running marathons or lifting heavy weights. For seniors, even moderate daily movement can dramatically improve heart health. Simple activities like brisk walking, gentle yoga, or light resistance training strengthen your heart, improve circulation, and reduce the risk of blood clots. Regular exercise also helps maintain a healthy weight and keeps arteries flexible. Consistency is key. 5 to 7 days a week of gentle, purposeful movement is far more effective than sporadic, intense workouts. Our 5th tip is mastering stress management. Chronic stress and anxiety increase the risk of heart attacks by raising blood pressure and triggering inflammation. Seniors can benefit from meditation, deep breathing exercises, or even mindfulness walks in nature. Social connection plays a huge role to staying in touch with friends, family, or community groups, helps reduce stress hormones, and supports heart health. Think of these practices as a shield, calming your heart and mind in a way that medication alone cannot. The 6th life-saving tip is learning CPR and keeping an emergency plan ready. For seniors, having someone nearby who knows CPR can make the difference between life and death. Even learning the basics yourself is invaluable. Might be in a position to save a friend, spouse, or fellow community member. Pair this knowledge with an emergency plan. Know the fastest route to the hospital, have emergency numbers saved, and consider wearable alert devices. Preparation in advance gives you precious seconds when every heartbeat counts. Finally, tip 7 is regular medical checkups and heart monitoring. Seniors should never skip routine visits, because early detection of issues like high blood pressure, atrial fibrillation, or blocked arteries allows for timely intervention. Tools like blood pressure monitors, cholesterol checks, and heart rate tracking provide real-time feedback on your heart health. These checkups are not just formalities, they're proactive measures that can prevent a crisis before it begins. Each of these 7 tips works together like a safety net. Recognizing symptoms, managing medications, eating well, staying active, controlling stress, being prepared for emergencies, and keeping up with medical care combined, they drastically improve your odds of surviving a heart attack and living a longer, healthier life. Let's start with practical ways to put these life-saving tips into action, starting with recognizing the warning signs. One of the most effective strategies is keeping a symptom journal. Each day, note your energy levels, any unusual discomfort or shortness of breath. Over time, this creates a personal baseline, helping you distinguish between normal aging aches and potential heart issues. For example, if you normally experience mild fatigue after walking a block, but suddenly feel extreme exhaustion doing the same activity, this could be an early red flag. Pair this awareness with education. Watch reputable health videos. Read senior heart health guides, or even take short online courses on heart attack symptoms. The more familiar you are with how your body behaves normally, the faster you can detect when something is wrong. For managing medications, a simple but powerful step is creating a medication chart. List every prescription, over-the-counter drug, and supplement you take, along with dosages and timing. Keep this chart in a visible place in your home and update it immediately after any change. Consider using a pill organizer or smartphone app with reminders. More importantly, schedule at least one annual review with your doctor or pharmacist to check for interactions or outdated medications. In emergencies, this chart can be life-saving. Paramedics or doctors can quickly understand what medications are in your system. When it comes to nutrition, the key is practical adjustments that fit easily into your daily life. Start with one change at a time. Swap refined bread for whole grain. Place sugary snacks with fresh fruit or add a handful of nuts to your morning routine. Meal prepping can help maintain consistency. Dedicate one day a week to cook heart-friendly meals that can be refrigerated or frozen. Hydration is equally important, especially for seniors. Drinking enough water keeps blood flowing smoothly and supports overall cardiovascular health. Even small shifts maintained consistently can have a measurable impact on your heart. Physical activity can be incorporated naturally into your day. Begin with gentle movement. Short walks around your home or neighborhood, light stretching after waking, or using stairs instead of elevators. Over time, gradually increase intensity or duration. Balance exercises like standing on one leg or gentle Tai Chi improve stability, reducing the risk of falls while strengthening your cardiovascular system. Joining community senior exercise groups or following online classes can provide structure and social engagement, making it more enjoyable and easier to stick with. Stress management can also be turned into practical daily routines. Begin with a 5-minute breathing exercise each morning, gradually extending it to 10 or 15 minutes. Create a stress-free corner in your home, a comfortable chair, soft lighting, and a calming activity like reading or listening to music. Incorporate social interaction, phone calls, video chats, or small meets with friends and family. Help keep your mental health strong. Even simple hobbies like gardening, knitting, or painting can reduce cortisol levels and benefit your heart. Learning CPR and setting up an emergency plan can be approached step by step. Enroll in a CPR certification course. Many community centers, hospitals, or online programs offer senior-friendly classes. Simultaneously, prepare a visible emergency kit. Include your medication chart, emergency contacts, a list of allergies, and a first aid kit. Discuss your plan with family members or caregivers so everyone knows what to do if symptoms occur. Even practicing mock scenarios can reduce panic and improve response times. Finally, regular checkups and heart monitoring are more effective when they're structured and consistent. Schedule annual visits for blood pressure, cholesterol, and heart rhythm assessments, and follow through with recommended tests. Use home monitoring devices if advised. Blood pressure cuffs, pulse oximeters, or wearable heart monitors provide real-time data. Keep a log of readings to share with your doctor, and don't ignore minor fluctuations. Early intervention can prevent serious emergencies. Each tip becomes more powerful when combined with daily habits and small routines, transforming abstract advice into actionable life-saving strategies. Imagine a typical day for a senior, putting all 7 heart-saving tips into practice. The morning starts gently. After waking, you sit on the edge of your bed and take 5 minutes for deep, mindful breathing. This small routine lowers morning stress and helps your heart start the day calmly. While sipping a glass of water, you check your medication chart and take the prescribed morning doses, ensuring nothing is missed or taken incorrectly. A quick glance at your symptom journal lets you note how you feel today, establishing a baseline for your health. Breakfast is heart smart. Oatmeal topped with fresh berries and a sprinkle of nuts, paired with green tea. This provides fiber, antioxidants, and healthy fats that support cardiovascular health. After breakfast, it's time for light exercise, perhaps a 20-minute walk around the neighborhood or a gentle yoga session at home. This improves circulation, strengthens muscles, and boosts mood, all while keeping your heart active without overexertion. Mid-morning includes a stress management break, a hobby like knitting, reading, or tending to a small indoor garden. The focus here is low-pressure engagement that keeps cortisol levels in check. If friends or family are nearby, a brief chat or video call can also support mental and emotional well-being. Lunch is simple but strategic. A salad with leafy greens, grilled chicken, chickpeas, and olive oil dressing, along with a slice of whole grain bread. Water remains your main beverage to maintain hydration and help circulation. Afternoon may involve a short rest or meditation session, especially if fatigue is present. Seniors often benefit from pacing activity to prevent overexertion, which keeps the heart from unnecessary stress. During this time, you could also review your emergency plan and ensure devices like a phone or wearable alert are within reach. Evening begins with a light walk or gentle stretching to unwind. Dinner follows heart-healthy principles: grilled fish, steamed vegetables, and a small portion of brown rice. This balances protein, fiber, and complex carbs, supporting heart function overnight. After dinner, a brief check of your home heart monitoring device, like blood pressure or pulse, can provide valuable data to discuss with your doctor. Before bed, a final deep breathing or mindfulness session helps reduce residual stress and improve sleep quality. You update your symptom journal and ensure your medication chart is ready for the next day. This full-circle routine seamlessly integrates all 7 life-saving tips: recognizing symptoms, managing medications, eating heart-healthy meals, exercising safely, reducing stress, being prepared for emergencies, and monitoring health consistently. These daily habits don't require extreme effort or expensive equipment. Over time, they compound, creating a resilient, heart-smart lifestyle that significantly reduces the risk of a sudden heart attack. Let us explore practical weekly variations and small hacks to make these routines easier and more sustainable for seniors. Start with movement. Instead of doing the same walk every day, vary the route or type of exercise. On Monday, a neighborhood walk. Tuesday, gentle yoga. Wednesday, light resistance exercises with bands. Thursday, balance-focused Tai Chi. Friday, another short walk. Saturday, swimming or water aerobics if available. Sunday, rest or gentle stretching. This variety not only keeps exercise enjoyable, but also targets different aspects of heart and muscle health, improving flexibility, balance, and circulation. For nutrition, meal prepping once or twice a week saves time and ensures consistency. Pick one day Sunday, for example, to prepare heart-healthy meals in bulk. Wash and chop vegetables, cook whole grains, and pre-portion lean proteins. Use colorful containers for visual appeal and easy access. Even keeping a stash of frozen berries, chopped vegetables, or canned beans makes it simple to assemble a balanced meal quickly. Small hacks like seasoning with herbs instead of salt, or swapping sugary snacks for fruit, make healthier choices effortless. Stress management can be rotated weekly too. One day might be a meditation session, another day a hobby, another day a social call. Alternating these practices keeps engagement high and prevents monotony. Seniors can also use small micro-moments throughout the day: a minute of deep breathing while waiting for tea to steep, or a short walk between TV shows. These tiny pockets of stress relief accumulate to make a meaningful difference in heart health. Medication management and checkups benefit from small hacks as well. Use a weekly pill organizer and set phone alarms to remind you when it's time to take each dose. Keep an updated medication chart on the fridge or a bulletin board. Pair this with a monthly self-audit. Check supplies, note any side effects, and track any unusual symptoms. For appointments, use a digital calendar or a physical planner to schedule checkups and testing, so nothing is forgotten or delayed. Emergency preparedness can be made simple with small, repeatable actions. Place a small, clearly labeled emergency kit in the kitchen or living room. Rotate the items once a month to ensure freshness and functionality. Practice the emergency plan briefly once a week with family or caregivers, so everyone knows their role instinctively. Even a 5-minute review can drastically reduce panic if a real emergency occurs. Finally, heart monitoring can be integrated with weekly routines. Choose consistent times to check blood pressure or heart rate, like Monday and Thursday mornings. Log these readings in a notebook or app and review trends weekly. This allows you to catch small changes early and bring them up during your next doctor's visit. Small habits like keeping the monitor in a visible place and pairing the check with another routine like after breakfast ensures consistency. By rotating activities, prepping meals in advance, and creating mini daily reminders, these 7 heart-saving tips become less like chores and more like a natural rhythm to your week. Over time, the small, repeated actions compound, significantly improving heart resilience and overall well-being for seniors. Let's look at real-life examples that show how these 7 tips can make a life-saving difference. Take Margaret, 68, a retired teacher who had always thought heart attacks happened to other people. After attending a senior health seminar, she started keeping a simple symptom journal and paying attention to unusual fatigue. One afternoon, she noticed shortness of breath and jaw, discomfort after a light walk. Because she recognized these subtle warning signs and called emergency services immediately, she received treatment within minutes, avoiding serious heart damage. Her story highlights how awareness and quick action can literally save your life. Then there's George, 72, who juggled multiple prescriptions for blood pressure, cholesterol, and joint pain. He started using a pill organizer, kept an updated medication chart, and reviewed everything annually with his pharmacist. One day he noticed a new over-the-counter supplement that could interfere with his heart medication. Because of his careful tracking, he avoided a dangerous interaction that could have triggered a heart attack. George's experience shows how managing medications proactively prevents emergencies before they happen. Linda, 65, embraced heart-healthy nutrition and daily movement. She swapped processed snacks for fruit, incorporated a 20-minute brisk walk each morning, and joined a local Tai Chi class 3 times a week. Over 6 months, her blood pressure normalized, she lost a few pounds, and she felt more energetic than she had in years. A minor heart scare at a routine checkup revealed that these lifestyle changes had already strengthened her heart, giving her resilience she didn't have before. Her story demonstrates the compound benefits of consistent, practical habits. Robert, 70, focused on stress management and emergency preparedness. After learning CPR and setting up an emergency plan, he even practiced mock drills with his wife. When he experienced sudden chest tightness one evening, his wife was able to call 911 and start CPR immediately until paramedics arrived. Robert survived with minimal heart damage, thanks to their preparation. His case illustrates how being ready and knowing basic life-saving skills can dramatically improve outcomes. Finally, consider a group of seniors in a community center who monitored their heart health weekly. By checking blood pressure, heart rate, and keeping track of medications, several were able to catch early warning signs of irregular heart rhythms or high blood pressure. Prompt medical attention prevented full-blown emergencies, showing how regular monitoring combined with timely intervention can literally save lives. These stories aren't rare, they're the result of everyday actions and awareness. Each tip, when applied consistently, creates a safety net that makes heart attacks less deadly and life after 60 healthier and more secure. Here are some quick, actionable emergency tips that seniors can remember and use instantly if a heart attack is suspected. First and foremost, call emergency services immediately. Don't hesitate. Don't wait to see if it passes. Every minute counts. The sooner medical help arrives, the better the outcome. Next, chew an aspirin if advised by your doctor. Chewing 1 regular dose aspirin, usually 325 milligrams, can help slow blood clotting and improve blood flow to the heart. Only do this if your physician has recommended it as part of your emergency plan. Stay calm and seated or lying down while waiting for help. Movement can put extra strain on a stressed heart. If you must move, do so slowly and carefully, and keep someone nearby to assist. If you experience chest discomfort or pressure, loosen tight clothing around the neck or waist to reduce physical stress. Take slow, deep breaths, which can help lower heart rate and anxiety levels, preventing additional strain on your heart. If someone nearby knows CPR, start it immediately if you lose consciousness and aren't breathing normally. Remember, hands-only CPR compressions at a steady rhythm can keep blood flowing until professional help arrives. Keep your medication chart, emergency numbers, and any heart monitoring device nearby at all times. This allows paramedics to act fast and accurately when they arrive. Finally, seniors should practice these steps regularly, mentally rehearsing them once a week. This simple mental drill ensures you remember what to do under stress, making your response instinctive and rapid in a real emergency. These quick actions, combined with the 7 heart-saving tips we discussed earlier, create a powerful safety net. Being prepared isn't just about reducing risk, it's about having the confidence to act decisively when every second matters. Remember, life after 60 can be full, vibrant, and active, but only if you take care of your heart. The 7 tips we've discussed aren't complicated, they're simple. Practical and actionable steps that anyone can start today. Recognize the subtle warning signs, manage your medications carefully, eat nutritious meals, stay physically active, reduce stress, be prepared for emergencies, and monitor your heart regularly. Each habit alone helps, but together they form a powerful shield that dramatically improves your chances of surviving a heart attack and living a longer, healthier life. Implementing these tips doesn't require extreme effort. Small, consistent actions like a 20-minute walk, chewing an apple instead of reaching for a sugary snack, practicing deep breathing, or updating your medication chart compound over time. They create resilience in your heart, mind, and body. And as the real-life stories showed, awareness, preparation, and consistency can mean the difference between a minor scare and a life-threatening emergency. Take ownership of your heart health today. Set up your weekly routines, make your emergency plan, schedule that checkup you've been postponing, and start noticing the little changes in how you feel. Empower yourself with knowledge, preparation, and healthy habits. You are never too old to protect your heart and add more vibrant years to your life. These steps aren't just advice, they're a roadmap to confidence, independence, and peace of mind. For every senior watching, remember, your heart is worth the attention, the effort, and the care. Start now, stay consistent, and let these strategies guide you toward a safer, stronger, and healthier future. Thank you for watching. Remember, your heart is your most valuable asset. Pay attention to the signs, take action, and make these simple daily habits a part of your life. Start small, stay consistent, and empower yourself to live longer, stronger, and healthier. Share this video with someone you love. It could save a life. Your heart deserves it.